welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today it's a little bit of a different look to my layout. I am going to remove my dip nails. So I just put a towel down, so I didn't want to you know, get a bit of dust everywhere on my silicone mat because it's a pain in the butt to clean it up. Okay, so let's get started. What you will need is either a file or an e-file. I'm gonna do both to show you, just so you know you can do it either way. I use some cotton pads. It's the cotton rounds, and I just cut them into 4s. And then I also have tin foil. You can use like these clips or like these ones. I don't really like these ones so much because I find the acetone evaporates a little more quickly. And these ones, sometimes I find them hard to get on my nail and then acetone comes squishing out. So just personal preference, I just find it easier to use tin foil, but if you don't want to do whatever your little heart desires. So you can okay, so I'm gonna try and make sure so basically you just come across, I'm not even bothered removing. I was practicing some stamping. I'm just kind of trying it out, and I didn't even top coat it, totally forgot to. So that's what the little flowers are. So anyway, back to dip nails. So basically what you're doing is you're coming in and you take, because I put a gel top coat on top, so I'm basically coming in and removing the shine. That's all I want to do. So, and it's a little awkward doing it on camera, and this is my Cindy hand, so yeah, don't, just enjoy the awkwardness. Just, you can laugh at me, go ahead, I don't care. I can laugh at myself, so you guys can laugh too. So basically, yeah, just coming in, taking the top coat off. The more you're just breaking the seal. So I don't even know. I think this is like an 80, 120. I don't know. I'll look it up in a minute and then I'll let you know what. I just bought these from my local beauty supply store, Gem Beauty Supply, and I just bought a big pack of them, so it's super convenient. So yeah, I just make sure I get the whole nail. I just find that, you know, so there. I just find it's easier if you take off the whole shiny top coat. Okay, or you can use an e-file. I guess I should have showed you. It's just a fine sanding band. So you can just go through and just shine or take off the shine. So I find the e-file is faster, but if you don't have one, you know, that's why I wanted to show you that you can do it with a regular file too. So if you don't have an e-file, then no big deal. It's yeah, so you can, I just find that e-file is a little faster, and with the e-file I can kind of move my other hand versus, you know, I'm still getting used to filing with my left hand. I'm like really good with my normal hand. So yeah. So just go and file off the shiny top coat. If you put like a clear base, you can go down to your base. You don't have to, you know, the more you file off, the more faster it's gonna be, but I'm just showing you the easy way. And then after this, once this is done, then we will wrap up for nails. And then we wait. So this is what you would do for gel polish as well. So hopefully I was in frame for all of that. So yeah, if you want to remove gel polish, you can use this same technique. Okay, so I'm going to get that out of the way. And I'm actually going to put a glove on just because I'm going to be working with some acetone right now. And I don't want to get rid of my other mani as of yet because it's still really pretty and I still like it. Okay, so this is the acetone I use. It's 100% pure acetone. It's Onyx. I get it from Walmart. You can use whatever as long as it says 100% acetone, because otherwise it will take you absolutely forever. So I just put it in there, clip this in, fold it up, and then up I go. Ta-da! Super, super easy. So I pretty much drown the pad. I use a lot of acetone. That's just personal. Oops, whoopsie, slide in. It's harder to do this with gloves. And this guy, oops. See, I make a mess all the time. So if you guys make a mess, just totally, you know, it's okay. Don't feel bad, because that's what I do. Okay. So, totally spilt again. And index finger. And lastly, the thumb. Now, whenever I do this, I only do one hand at a time. I personally would never do both hands unless I'm doing it on a client. The reason being is because then I can do other things with my other hand. Like I can play on my phone, that kind of thing. So I do one hand at a time. Okay, so I am going to come back in 15 minutes. So in the power of editing and pause buttons, I'll see you shortly. Okay, one moment. Okay, so 15 minutes are up. I timed it. So now to remove the polish, you have a couple tools that you can use. You can use an orange stick. They kind of look like this. Or you can use a cuticle pusher. I have one of these, or you can even use one of these guys. So it's up to you, whatever you have, you can use. Now only take one at a time off. The reason I do that is because once the air hits it, sometimes it'll harden again, and you don't want that to happen. If, you know, like if it comes all the way, trying to figure out what to say. It just, once the air hits it, it'll start to stop working, right? So you don't want it to continue on. So it is, and then it's all gummy and kind of so I'm just kind of scraping it off, like I'm not touching my nails at all. So I could probably put this back on for a little bit longer. So I'm just going to turn it over and then put it back on. Oops. Yeah. I think so. With gel, if you're doing the same procedure with gel, the gel flakes off, I find, whereas with the acrylic it kind of goes mucky, like, I know, like gummy. So I just kind of take off the majority of it. I probably did these nails a little thicker, so depending on how thick you do your nails, it might take you a little longer. So if you want to speed up this part of it, you could also file your nails down a little more, and then that would, you know, the more you file off, the quicker this process will be. So, yeah. So basically, this is all I do. You know, just scrape it off. And you don't push hard. I like this one because it doesn't like hurt my nails at all. I mean, the other ones, if you're careful, you won't hurt your nails either. So if you're concerned about that, I would use this or the orange stick. So just be delicate with your nails, that's all. There. So it's just kind of gummy, and the only reason why it's really like this is because you're using the resin, so that's why it's like this. It comes off nicely. See, a resin with which is a glue. So, and then the dip powders. Now the thumb. And now I would probably, oh, this probably one didn't come off as well because I think I moved it. So, yeah. I don't think the pad was on my thumb. It's harder for me to do my thumbs. See what's flaking there? That's just the gel polish. I didn't file the gel as much as I did on the other nails. So this one will take a little longer, and that's my fault. Nothing to do, because I didn't have the pad on my nail properly when I did this. Folded it up. So obviously my folding job wasn't the greatest. Okay, so let me soak this off a little longer, and then we'll come back with the final look. Okay, one moment. Look at that. Whoop. There's that one. one's almost done too. Oops. So I'm just going to scrape the rest of this off. So I just go through and just use the pad and scrape the last little bit off. And then, you know, if you have a lot, then I would kind of put it back on, but I just take the pad and wipe it off, and it comes off. And I don't know how my thumb's gonna do just because I didn't have it on there properly. And you can also, if you want, you can take like a little tiny buffer and you can really buff it off. I don't normally do that, but I'm just saying, like, you know, giving you a little option if you're getting impatient, but I usually just do this. So, take it off. And last one. Thumb. So I'll probably have to do this one. Yeah, I'll probably have to do this one again. Just because it didn't get enough of the acetone. So I'll let this one soak a little longer. But yeah, this is how. So you can remove your dip like this, or you can move gel polish like this. This is like a universal type technique. So I'm just going to grab one of these. This pad has lots of acetone on it still. So I'm just going to wrap this one back up. Gloves get in the way. Yeah, I can't find any that are like small. They're I always find them way too big. I got tiny hands, I guess. I don't know, or normal hands. So anyway, I will come back in a few minutes and show you I will show you still shots of how my mani looks afterwards. And after you do this, make sure you put some cuticle oil on, because it'll get rid of all the dryness. And then you can do your cuticles, your prep, and then start your next mani. Okay, so thank you for watching, and if you do have any questions, leave them down below. I'll be glad to help you out. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you're having a great day, and bye for now.